Hi, and welcome to the very first episode of Glowfully by Aléora. I'm so excited you're here, and honestly, this feels like such a full circle moment. This podcast is a space dedicated to women's wellness and not just surface level quick fixes, but deep, holistic care that honours your mind, your body, and your soul. Aléora was born from a simple but powerful mission to create a trustworthy, non-toxic, supportive space where women can learn, heal, and glow naturally, fully, and sustainably. And this podcast is an extension of that. So let me share a little bit about who I am and what I do. My name is Alex, and I created Aléora because I saw how overwhelming wellness can feel. There are endless products, routines, and conflicting advice, and it leaves so many women burnt out, stressed, or doubting themselves. I wanted Aléora to be different, a brand, but also a community and safe space. Somewhere you can come to reconnect with your health and well-being without the noise and pressure that often creeps into the wellness world. Here we focus on non-toxic living, skin health, hormonal balance, nervous system care, and everyday wellness practices that actually support your life instead of complicating it. When I talk about holistic wellness, I mean looking at the whole picture, your mind, your body, and your soul. So let's break this down. Your mind is your mental health, emotional well-being, and mindset. Stress, anxiety, self-talk, these all have a biological impact on the body. Chronic stress, for example, can raise cortisol, which over time disrupts hormones, impacts your cycle, and even weakens your skin barrier. Your body is your physical health, from nutrition to sleep to movement. Evidence shows that consistent, gentle habits like balanced meals, daily walking, and sleep quality are some of the most powerful predictors of long-term health. And finally, the soul, the often forgotten piece. This is your connection to yourself, your sense of purpose, joy, and alignment. And when we ignore the soul, we may do all the right things physically, but still feel disconnected or unfulfilled. At Aléora, we work with all three, because you're not just a body, you're not just a mind, and you're not just a soul. You are the whole thing. One of the reasons I am so passionate about women's wellness is because women's bodies are often under-researched and under-supported. For example, did you know most medical research has historically been done on men and then applied to women, even though our hormonal systems are entirely different? Or that symptoms of stress, heart disease, or even ADHD often show up differently in women, but are overlooked because they don't fit the textbook. I know, right? Women deserve spaces where our unique biology, cycles, and needs are recognised. Aléora exists to fill that gap, to offer education, tools, and products that truly honour the female body. You'll notice that everything we do at Aléora is evidence-informed. I care deeply about sharing what's supported by science, but also about making it digestible and applicable to your everyday life. For instance, let's talk about skin. Your skin isn't just about serums and moisturizers. It's an organ, and it reflects your internal health. Stress hormones like cortisol can thin the skin barrier, while lack of sleep reduces collagen production. On the flip side, a balanced diet rich in omega-3s and antioxidants has been shown to improve skin elasticity and hydration. So when we talk about glowing at Aléora, we're not just talking about products. We're talking about supporting your nervous system, balancing your hormones, nourishing your body, and creating sustainable routines that last. So what can you expect from this podcast? Well, each week we'll dive into topics that touch on women's health, beauty, and holistic living. Some episodes will be science heavy, breaking down the research, and others will be more reflective, guiding you into journaling, mindset, or soul work. Together, they'll weave into a library of tools that you can come back to whenever you need support. I called this podcast Glowfully because wellness isn't about extremes. It's not about being perfect, doing everything at once, or forcing yourself into rigid routines. Glowfully is about living fully and supporting your glow from the inside out, with kindness, balance, and care. It's about embracing that glowing skin and glowing life that comes from harmony, not hustle. At Aléora, we believe in glowing naturally and living fully. Glowfully. So, that's what we're building here, a space where women's health is taken seriously, where information is trustworthy, and where you feel supported, not pressured. Whether you're here for skincare tips, hormone balance guidance, or just a moment of calm in your week, I want you to know that this podcast and Aléora as a whole is for you. If you'd like to go deeper, you can join our community on Substack at byaleora.substack.com. This is where you'll find extended resources, guides, freebies, and a growing space for the Aléora Babes. You can also look up our products and join our blog at www.byaleora.com. And make sure you follow along on our socials at byaleora. Thank you so much for tuning in to this very first episode of Glowfully. I can't wait to walk this wellness journey with you. Until next time, take care of your mind, your body, and your soul. And remember, your glow is already within you.